he had traveled to Chefchaouen in the summer before he started college. كيف ما كنلاحظوا we have two verbs in this sentence وبجوجهم في الماضي في الباست، ولكن كما كتلاحظوا راه مختلفين في التصريف ديالهم. شكون يقدر يقول لنا واش مصرفين في الباست perfect, past simple, past perfect continuous or past continuous؟ yes كنظن بزاف. 4 tenses في الباست بزاف، يعني 4 ديال الازمنه فقط في الباست في الماضي، ماشي مشكل. today غادي نوضحوا الكونفيوجن and from now on these 4 tenses will become clear and easy to use. Hi everyone, my name is Ayoub Zar. Welcome to Learn Smart. Story introduction. Let me tell you a short story. Yesterday, I visited Jemel. I had been walking around the square for 30 minutes when it started to rain. While I was looking, I saw a street performer. He was entertaining the crowd. By the time I left, the performer had already earned many tips. Did you notice that this short story uses all 4 past tenses؟ ملي تنفهموا هاد الفور tenses تيولي اي سؤال عنده اي علاقه بالباست تيولي يجينا ساهل اننا نخرجه، واغلب الدروس اللي كاينه في ثانيه باك عندهم علاقه بالباست تنسز. بدينا بهذا الشورت ستوري باش تشوفوا انهم ممكن يتستعملوا ب4 في نفس الكونتكست وباش يعاودوا لنا على واحد الاحداث وقعت في الباست. اوكي so now خلينا نشوفوا one by one. Let's get started with simple past. The first tense we used in our story was the simple past. The simple past is used for actions that happened at a specific time and were completed in the past. بمعنى اننا كنستعملوا simple past باش نهضروا على واحد الفيرب او لا اكشن او لا فعل وقع في الماضي ولكن وقع في واحد الوقت محدد وكامل. Like this. Yesterday I visited جامع الفنا. Why? First, completed action. The visit is finished. Second, specific time in the past. Yesterday tells us exactly when it happened. الكلمة ديال yesterday كتبين لنا السرد ديال القصة ولا ديال الحدث بأنه راه وقع في واحد الوقت معين. Yesterday. Okay. Past verb form. Visited is the past tense of visit. Visited مصرفة في past simple زدنا لها ed. Sentence structure. Past simple. The subject plus verb past form. Regular verbs add ed. For example, study becomes studied. We add ed. Irregular verbs change form. Notice, not all verbs we add ed. There are irregular verbs that we have to pay attention to them. First one, go becomes went. Drive, drove. So كما كتشوفوا هاد الverbs ما عندهمش قاعدة ما كنزيدوش ed. Here is the list of irregular verbs. قبل ما تصرف الverb في الباست سول راسك واش هاد الverb regular or irregular. كما كتشوفوا في التايم لاين عندنا action starts, action ends and now. So واحد الفعل وقع وسال في واحد وقت محدد كيف ما شرحنا قبل. Challenge time. My friend yesterday used the verb call. You have 5 seconds. If you picked called, you got it. Since we used yesterday, we need the simple past. I called my friend yesterday. We use simple past to talk about completed action. But what if we need to show that one past action happened before another? That's when we use past perfect. بمعنى أننا كنستعملوا هذا الباست بيرفكت باش نبينوا بأن واحد الفيرب أو واحد الفعل راه وقع قبل فعل آخر. هذاك اللي قبل هو اللي كنستعملوا فيه past perfect. Example: She had already left when I arrived. Why? First verb had left finished before the second verb. كيف ما قلنا past perfect كيبين لنا اللي واحد الفيرب ولا واحد الاكشن حدث event وقع قبل another action. had left وقعت قبل arrived. So غادي نستعملوا past perfect. Verb forms. Past perfect had plus past participle. عندنا ديما في الباست بيرفكت كنلقاو had والverb كنصرفوه في الباست participle. Second verb اللي هو arrived sequence. First she had left then I arrived. So عندنا arrived مصرفة simple past. الباست بيرفكت هو اللي جا الأول had left. كنظن it's easy now. Sentence structure of past perfect is عندنا subject plus had plus past participle. Here is the list of irregular verbs in past participle. Practice time. By the time we arrived at the station, the train use already and the verb leave. You have 5 seconds. The correct answer is had already left. Since the train left before we arrived, we use the past perfect. By the time we arrived at the station, the train had already left. Let's see this timeline again. First event had left. Second event arrived. And now, the first event earlier past takes the past perfect, while the second event later past takes the simple past. Past perfect helps us sequence the past events. كما شفنا الباست بيرفكت كيعاوننا كيفاش نبينوا داك التسلسل تسلسل ديال الاحداث اللي وقعوا في الباست. But what if we want to describe an action that was in progress in the past? That's when we use the past continuous. Yes, we use past continuous باش نهضروا على واحد الحدث اللي كان واقع في الماضي، ولكن كنستعملوه باش نبينوا بانه راه كان مستمر ذاك الحدث، مستمر في واحد الوقت محدد. Past continuous. She was cooking a delicious tagine when his siblings arrived. Why? Ongoing action يعني واحد الاكشن اللي كان مستمر اللي هو was cooking. Past continuous shows an action in progress. Interrupted action اللي قطع ذاك ongoing action هو arrived كنديرو simple past. واحد الاكشن كان مستمر وجا واحد الفيرب اخر وقاطعه. The structure of past continuous: subject plus was or were plus verb with ing. Challenge time. She when the lights went out. Lights went out يعني الضوء تقطع. You have 5 seconds. The correct answer is was studying. Past continuous shows the ongoing action, studying before something else happened. Lights went out. She was studying when the lights went out. Let's see again the timeline. We have ongoing action, was studying, and interrupting event. Lights went out. And now again, past continuous shows an action that was happening at a specific time. But what if we need to emphasize how long an action was happening before another event? That's the job of past perfect continuous. So, the past perfect continuous حتى هو كنستعملوه باش نبينوا بلي راه واحد الفيرب او واحد الحدث اكشن بقى واقع ومستمر، ولكن الجديد هو ان الباست بيرفكت كونتينيوس كنستعملوه ملي تيكونوا باغيين نركزوا على المده duration, how long an action was happening. Example: She had been learning French online for 2 months before she moved to France. Why? First verb had been learning shows an action that continued for some time before the second verb. Second verb moved. Sequence: first she had been learning, then she moved. Verb forms simple past. Here is the structure of past perfect continuous: subject plus had been plus verb with ing. Challenge time. The musicians music at the festival for hours when it started to rain. You have 5 seconds. The correct answer is had been playing. Past perfect continuous shows the duration of an action before a specific past event. The musicians had been playing music at the festival for hours when it started to rain. باش غنعرفوه بانه هو past perfect continuous غادي نشوفوا ديك 4 hours. 4 hours كتدلنا على المده duration. The musicians الموسيقيين بقاو تيعزفوا موسيقى for hours. So خاصنا نديرو past perfect continuous. Here is the timeline again. We have the first action had been playing for hours. عرفنا المدة، عرفنا أنه continuous أنه مستمر. Second action started to rain. Recap. Past continuous. Action in progress at a past moment. Signal words while, when, as. يعني ملي تشوفوا while, when, as فكروا شوفوا داكشي اللي قلنا واش منطابق على داك الحدث واستعملوا past continuous. Past perfect continuous. Ongoing action before another past event. Signal words for, since, before. ملي تشوفوا هاد signal words عرفوا راه ممكن يكون عندكم past perfect continuous. غتزيدوا داكشي اللي شفنا في كل tense وهاد signal words وغتعرفوا شنو غديروا في اي سؤال غادي تلقاوه. Past simple. Completed action in the past at a specific time. Signal words yesterday, last week, ago. Again, ملي تشوف هاد signal words عرف راه عندك past simple. Past perfect. Action that happened before another past action. باينة شرحناها. Signal words by the time, after, before. So as you see we have two before past perfect و past perfect continuous عندهم نفس الخاصية تنستعملوهم ملي تنبغيو نبينوا واحد الفيرب وقع قبل فيرب آخر. اوكي هذاك الشيء لقينا before في two tenses ولكن عرفنا الفرق ما بين الباست بيرفكت كونتينيوس انه كيبين لنا المده ديال الاونغوينغ اكشن. جريت. الى وصلتي لهذا الاخر ديال الفيديو you did a great job. ما تنساش تشارك هذا الدرس مع الاصدقاء ديالك باش حتى يستافدوا، وإلا عندك صعوبه في شي درس معين كتبوا لنا في الكومنتس below. next lessons نبداو به هكا غيكون افضل. and remember learn smart.